Listen. Honestly, I don't know what's the big deal between being a woman or a man. Like with video games, like are video games only supposed to be learned by men? Like is it only compatible to men? Like do women not have the capacity to learn? Do men feel they have to gatekeep the game, that experience? Like I really do wonder. We got to get rid of that. This is for this box, box of people. This is for that box of people. Shit is just for humans, bro. Like for whoever want to do it, for whoever want to learn it, for whoever want to, it's just, once again, another example just of the, we so-called created this, we so-called were the ones who were known to do this, we so-called blah, 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 blah. So y'all can't do that. That was culture appropriate. This is it. Y'all can't play this game. That's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't, it's ridiculous. Just because, these people fucking started speaking a language. I mean, obviously you see now we all speaking all type of languages. We ain't create the motherfuckers, so are we not supposed to be speaking it? Like, why can't, So it's just like, I don't know, like, not ever within my experience, within me definitely remembering, has been, if there was ever a girl gamer, like I was just fucking, pissed, like really, like just all of a sudden fueled with this, like I don't I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember, when I was playing GTA, I used to play GTA with these cool group of people, and like I say, there was a woman, that was, within the group, and it ain't never crossed my mind to like think differently because of just a voice I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying? Because of that's a woman, like each of them is different, we all communicated differently, and that was that just within the difference. But like I say, people have definitely, talked about it more, and there's definitely, obviously now with the scene, within streaming and things of that nature, there's more girl gamers out there, rather than us being, within the people we play with and, maybe encountering somebody, but it just, still, it isn't very welcoming, and it's like, if you don't feel very welcome, then, you don't want to go play online multiplayer games. You just want to play single player games. You just, because humans have been playing video games since, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they've been playing video games, and like I say, man, woman, we've got so far, with so far within the time length period of since, this has been talked about. And, just where I'm at now with the man and woman, I'm just like, with me, I'm just like, nothing makes you a man, nothing makes you a woman. That's just where I'm at. If you want to be called a man, you want to be called a woman, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too much of this. Well, if this is what makes you a woman, if you don't have this, if you not this, if you aren't, then you're not a woman. This would make you a man. Blah 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 blah. Like, it's. I mean, I think it's ridiculous, and I'm just, like I say, because there's so many issues, and when there's shit like that that's just there because of what was and created, blah blah blah, we can evaluate it and be done with it within that extent of it don't have to be held on to the this is what a woman is, this is what a man is. If you don't have this, if you're not that, then, you know, it's like, you know, like that's why some has, like I say, feel this certain way inside and feel they must, some feel they must, you know, get breast or remove a vagina or, you know, remove a penis and balls, fucking genitalia or whatever, or get this, or, you know, so they feel, because that is a woman, that is a man, but it's not, you know. And it's like, you know, just about, you know, what you feel on the inside, this and the third. But like I say, it definitely doesn't help the way this woman and man thing has been pushed in. Because like I say, once again, yes, our minds are this and the third, but it's also what we're living in. So like I said, people react to things differently. So within this being pushed of the man and the woman thing, you know, some feel, you know, they want to be something else. You know, some are, you know, bullied because they aren't that enough. Some, you know, so it's like, you know, people react to different. The way people are towards people, you know, is different within the reaction of that, you know, and it's all different experiences for so many. So, you know, like I say, it's just, you know, like I said, there's already so much natural separation within an extent. So it's just like, you know, let it be. Just like gamers don't make their own streaming service. Majority people who own stuff don't actually do it or have experience in it. Owner, president, whatever, head of it, like the NBA. Why the fuck is Adam Sandler the president? Imagine if a player was, it'll be different, huge. You know, like, listen, you know, like I say, I don't know too much about Adam Sandler, you know, and maybe I could have, you know, this, that, and the third, but it's within the extent of talking about the NBA and basketball. You know, it's like, what are we talking about here? Somebody who knows the game, who loves the game, who fucking, I mean, lives and breathes within a certain extent the game, you know, should be, if there was going to be a president of something, which I feel is, you know, whatever, but it's like, then that should who it should be. You know, but they got to get Adam Sandler, Adam Silver, and all these fucking, you know, suit head people or whatever, because it's a business, you know, because of what we've created and constructed and, you know, allowed to continue. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? So all this business has to happen. All this other things has to happen outside of basketball. You know, that they feel they need all of that stuff and need all these other people to control that and deal with that side of the business. You know, like that's the, you know, thing with, you know, Nate Shot, Matthew Haig, and 100 Thieves. It's like, you know, obviously within, you know, just as far as, you know, just a lot of people who just talk a lot of because, you know, Matt is very kind of intimate with his audience, you know, just from definitely how he built the audience, and we've gotten to know Matt and just the journey we've been on together type shit. It's always been intimate, you know, and YouTube, you know, and streaming. So it's like they're able to have those direct questions, you know, with a fucking CEO type shit. But it's like a lot of them don't really understand, you know, it's a business, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, within so many areas of that business, is Matthew involved? You know, sure, but Matthew, you know, fucker, listen, obviously it has way more knowledge now, but definitely within the building, and obviously still now, you know, needs great help within many areas, you know, but he's not making those decisions. He's not dealing with the ins and out of those things. He's not, you know, because that's just, you know, that's just not what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, within, something different of, if it wasn't like that and that's how this wasn't constructed and what an esports org wasn't, it's like, that's what I was talking about of Matthew, who's fucking content creator, professional gamer, running an esport org. Like that's who it. That's a great example of who it should be as far of a fucking org, an esports org. That's about video games. That's gonna live and breathe that fucking shit, that has the passion for it, that understands where players are coming from, that understands certain situations. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, there's only those certain type of people that can truly understand. That's why I talk about, as far as rehab centers, who's in those motherfuckers? Like, is it people who are recovering, who has been sober for, a year, who has, what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? That are able to connect and understand, the journey that they're on and maybe the place that they're in right now, and, express their experience and really have that connection, but I just feel like, it's just like, money, in order for what is right now, the players and what they're making as far as the NBA, they have to get paid. The staff and everybody who's involved have to get paid. These fucking arenas, have to get paid. So there has to be a business side of it. There has to be business decisions that are being made. These esports players, this staff, they have to get paid. They have to make this money, and within, the roots of what 100 Thieves is and what it started off as, of a clothing brand, from obviously Matt wanted to move away from fucking, just solely Nade Shot, that has been a huge thing within getting 100 Thieves out there, because their shit is actually fucking, it's actually like a clothing brand. It's not like what do they call that shit? Merch. It's not like a merch of a person or a company or, this, that, and the third, or a team or whatever. It's actually, sure, 100 Thieves is on it, but it's just like, sure, Polo is on it. Sure, fucking Levi's is on it. Sure, so it's like, it's a clothing brand name, and it's definitely a clothing brand. It's definitely what's brought them attention and set them aside from a lot of people and has made them, definitely a lot of money, and it's like, they have to make money and shit is expensive, and, so it's like understandable within what we're in and this, that, and the third, but just within certain areas and certain avenues within that, and then breaking away from that, it's just like, when does that happen? When does that start? Because, like I say, within NBA players and shit like that, it kind of always, the fuck you need all that money for? Like, I mean, please. It's just like, just certain people getting paid ridiculous amount of money to do what somebody is doing for free and better. Just within, it's just like, I don't know, entertainment, whatever. okay, gaming guys, gaming girls. I just don't get it. Why when a girl gamer is playing, guy gamers feel the need to insult them? Like, that's so old. Like, I understand we grew up on boys video games, girls, Barbie dolls or whatever. That was a very long time ago. Everyone finally wise enough, situational, certain extent to what they want. It's like so odd to me how you can just insult a human being. Firstly, now within gaming, the girl gamer gets insulted as soon as some guy gamers find out. She's done nothing, said nothing, except now by saying hello, lets gamers know she's a girl, then gets insulted for just being a girl. We slam racism, but are confused that it, or unaware that it extends to everything. But we think racism, white hates black. Guy gamers are hating a girl gamer just because she's a girl. Like, what? You know, and, you know, just to dig into, you know, a little deeper off that, is like, you know, it gives into the stereotype thing, because just because you hear a voice that so-called sounds like that sound, you hear a voice and that sound, you know, we don't need to be connecting it to a woman, to a man, to a little boy, to a, you know, it's like, are you a girl? Are you a little boy? Or, you know, it's that thing, you know, and it shouldn't matter. It's just a voice that it's a fucking instrument that is playing and you understand it. Like, you know, like just within a certain extent. It's like, other than that, you know, what is the instrument playing? How is the instrument playing? Things maybe like that, I don't know, but it's just like, you know, we shouldn't just assume like, oh, certain type of sound, it's a woman, it's a girl, it's a, you know, fuck all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because what, a deep voice can't be a girl, a woman, you know, so it's like, it's like, oh, but that's not too often. Oh, this is majority. Oh, we got to get off that, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's, you know, great being aware that, yeah, you know, back in the day and what we were told type, it was that. You know, it really was that. You know, it was a shock to hear that a girl played video games. A shock. You know, it was like, it wasn't this thing that, you know, would happen, that a girl plays video games. You know, it wasn't this thing, like, it just, you know, just within, you know, maybe where I was, or this, that, and the third, it's just, you know, you wouldn't even think to ask them that. You know, like, that wasn't happening. You know, but it was, yeah, fucking dollhouses or whatever, and boys, sports, video games, blah, 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 you know, but humans, sports, video games, Barbies, whatever, you know, it's like, you shouldn't be shamed because they're telling you you're a boy and you're playing with a fucking plastic, you know, doll. You know, like, what are we talking about here? Just like these things that people create to fucking fire them up and get very violent with people just because they're doing something that you created and told yourself that is bad and wrong. Never knew why in sports people think you have to hate each other. You can respect each other and still be great competitors. Just makes whatever you're playing or participating in a whole lot better for you and people around you. Huge. You know, like, it's respect, bro. Like, and like I say, like, you know, like, people always take it to this, like, oh yeah, we're just, you know, lollygagging, going through the motions, you know, oh, sorry about that, oh, you know, like, nobody own that shit. Like, I'm still out there head to head, nigga, it's me or you. You know, like, it's none of that. Like, I'm here to win. You know, we here to win. You know, like that's all it is. You know, and just because I lose or just because I win, that don't mean I win. I'm finna get raw. That don't mean I lose. You know, I'm finna like, get pissed off, and you know, like it ain't even on all that. You know, but people don't understand. It's really huge within how people are within the process of a game. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. You know, if y'all just throughout the whole fucking game, just you know, tripping or this is like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you see, you know, there's certain examples, you know, that's just like people who are just doing way too much. You know, it's just you know, it's like some niggas who be hooping or something. And you know what I'm saying, listen, talk a little shit, you know, they ain't nothing but one of the twos, you understand? But just with niggas that be getting like crazy physical. You know, niggas that get to saying outlandish shit, like and like get to like foul, like literally fouling you. You know, and like it's just like nah, bro, like and trying to fight. You know, like bro, like that's like we not even hooping. Like what are we doing? You know, like you want to be on that, bro? Go, you know, go box niggas. Go into boxing. Go into fucking go into fucking jiu-jitsu. Go in, you know, go roll with some niggas or something. You want to get into that, and they'll get your ass right real quick. You want to come back over to this hooping and shut your ass up, fucking with them niggas, cause that's what they do. That's what they there for. You know, these boys hit a hoop, and it's not even like, oh, they pussy or this, and that. That's just not what they own. Like, we hear the hoop, and you know, it's like you go and fucking, you know, like I say, a boxer come down and hoop, and the boxer trying to box, and the hooper trying to hoop. You know, and the hooper, or let's not even be on that, just say, you know, a person who plays, you know, basketball, you know what I'm saying, try to go play volleyball, and they get their ass whooped. Because they play basketball. They ain't got no experience in volleyball, and they not good. They don't practice that. And the volleyball player try to come play the basketball player, they got their ass whooped too. Losing the ball, it's done. You know, it's just like you bringing something in that's like, that's not even, yeah, why was I trying to use that example? I think because I was trying to say, like, you bringing something in that's, oh, yeah, maybe the example was, yeah, maybe the example was more of the volleyball player coming in and trying to act like this, and that, but really, actually, fuck that example, because that shit, yeah, I think I was trying to lead on to something, but that wasn't it. No. Because it get too lost in the sauce with that one. Either way, Buddy Ass is on something that isn't called for within this, and shouldn't be called for ever within just violence or this and that, but it definitely isn't called for within what they're doing. You know, and that's what I was really trying to say, I guess, when I was trying to bring something different in that wasn't this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter, they the best on the court, sorriest on the court, don't be on that. You know, it just come down to respect. You know, it come down to respect. Don't nobody gotta hate each other. Don't nobody gotta be best friends either, you know, like that's what people just get so confused about. You know. Huge. Women don't get treated equally in sports as men because of money. Crazy, once again, take away money, it's a whole different ballgame. Huge, and understand what I'm saying within that. You know, because of because of the money that's coming in within women's sports, because of the money that's coming in, this is what the output is. Money coming in is X amount. And the only way players get X amount is from certain money that's coming in. So they're getting paid less compared to men because of the money coming in, which is, humans who are watching, who are paying this, and the third. And what I'm saying is within that is if there wasn't no money, if there wasn't no so-called, how many people are in this arena or this and that, oh, nobody cares about, if it wasn't based off of, just solely, I'm trying to work around that. Because the thing is, if they were getting paid millions, then it would be so-called respected. But since they aren't, then it's not. And, thing is, so-called nobody watches it. But my thing is, it wouldn't be that if, if it wasn't about the money. If that's not a translation to people fuck with it, people don't fuck with it. The people that watch it and fuck with it is the people that watch it and fuck with it. Why does it have to be this certain amount? Why does it have to be compared to, something else? Why? That's what it is. That's what it is, but within numbers, it's like, oh, nobody watches it, so I'm not even gonna care about it. I don't know. Yeah, cause that mental is it don't make sense to me. Cause it's it's just once again just people basing off of others when not even getting their own experience on something. I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. I mean, I guess it's just within that money thing. That's what I was saying within that. And take money away, then it's just these people, hooping and these people hooping. And that's all it would be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because the money thing is within this world and blah, blah, blah. People who are getting money, obviously more respected or obviously, more known or blah, 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 blah. Well, obviously not. More known within certain extents, because obviously riches, you don't even know. But, because that's the standard of life. That's the top and the bottom. So it's the thing is, you're making, men the top because you're paying them this. And you're making women, whatever, because you're paying them this and not that. And that's, maybe a better way of kind of coming to what I was saying within the money thing. And definitely understanding, just back to the, girl gamer, guy gamer, back to the stereotype and back to the, you're a woman, I just hate you. Because it's just because, they play softball, it's a clip of a crazy ass play for softball. And I mean, so-called boys are fucking bashing and just saying ridiculous shit because it's a female on the screen. Softball is just blah 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 blah. It's just I don't know. It's just they're two different things, but it's it's not even about the sport. It's not even about how people play the sport. It's just about that's a woman, this is a man, and that's where it's definitely, fucked up. And it doesn't matter, what sport. It doesn't matter how much money women are getting. It doesn't matter how many people come and watch whatever sport. It doesn't matter, because it'll always be that's a woman and this is a man. And if we aren't there foundationally, then like I say, it doesn't matter. And this bleeds into many things, like I say, situational, but man, woman, woman, man that's definitely where it's at, you know. Too much of this compare game, too much of just bringing other shit up that has nothing to do with what is. Like just talk about the sport, within the women. Talk about the sport within the men. But don't talk about the women's sport and, the men this, the women this, or blah 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 blah. Women can't do this. Women, like, it's like, bro, we're all different. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, a woman can swim, the fucking butterfly faster than I can. Just what it is, and within saying that, it's like, no, it's not taking into any account of anything. Let's just say, say of what it is, of say if the woman against the man and a woman was looked at as the superior, blah blah blah. It wouldn't matter in my case. It wouldn't matter that I don't fucking swim. It wouldn't matter that I don't fucking practice. It wouldn't matter about any fucking thing. It just matter because that's a woman and they can do it better. Like, we all different. No, that human being practices that and does that, and they can do it better than me. That's not saying much. Can't tell you the last time I've been in a fucking body of water. Can't tell you. That don't do nothing. It's ridiculous. They're starting to get cocky and are exposing themselves, and some people knowledge have expanded. So we're realizing things, especially when they're starting something like the Super League in football. It's disgusting, and it shows us even more that it's all about money. Every single sport is now about greedy people trying to get more money. That goes back to me saying a player should own it, or somebody who has played. You can't allow these rich people to come in and take over because they have no love for the game. And I believe players are greedy as well, taking all that money while people suffer. But that's another conversation. The Super League just confirms more than ever, not about the hard work you put in, it's about the connections and money you have. Your one dream as an athlete is to play at the top level. So you work your ass off to get there, only to be denied access because you're not rich or a part of a rich club. And taking players away from their leagues, etc. is horrible. All these decisions are being based off of money, not trying to better the sport or competition. Sad. And they know we love sports, so they continue to do as they please because they'll know we'll watch regardless. We gotta start standing up and making change. This shit is not cool, because let's not act like FIFA isn't a very greedy organization, but they give us what we want, so we let it slide. Gotta stop letting shit slide. With all these sports, everybody hates it at first, but then everybody falls in line and watch it and support it because they can't fight the urge. Just like right now, everyone hates it, but it's still trending, which equals supporting, because numbers is numbers, and that's how they make money. You play your best when you got everything riding on it, but when you're guaranteed money, how hard are you really playing? You too. Yeah, how hard are you really playing? Yeah, when all that Super League stuff is going on in football, it's just like, obviously wasn't too much of a surprise to the foundation of it. Definitely how they went about it and what they were asking for and all this and that was definitely what made it even more outrageous. And with them it was just this would be guaranteed money. And not talking about the players, but obviously the ones who put it together and the ones who be making the most from it. This is guaranteed money. And like I say, businesses, it is a business, lives off of guaranteed money. And I mean they would have made, so much money, so much viewership, so much just everything all around the board. I mean, it's teams that everybody watches. Like there's no games that are just so called, who cares about games? We want to watch this. Every fucking time we want to watch it. And that's, really what it was. And, within clubs, that agreed and this, that, and the third, there's a lot of shit that kind of goes into that and a lot of other shit that's involved in people that actually make those decisions. And it's definitely not a yes or no, but it definitely is a yes or no. Yeah, it's obviously tough. And with players it was this, I don't know. Obviously the whole thing is fuck. I'll talk about it later on, obviously, because it not, happening. But it's just like, it wasn't a good deal. As far as like, it wasn't a good deal as far as, for it to be done or for it to be created. And it was, like I say, it was just so what, football is not about. And it's, definitely been moved away with a lot of shit, within a lot of different shit, but it just so what it wasn't about. So what so many of these players that are, footballers, that they didn't grow up on it. They didn't take the journey to, you know what I'm saying? Like these players that are current, within, grades or whatever, they wouldn't exist within, well, that's tough because within some of these niggas' skills, I mean, the big teams would snatch them up like nothing. But I don't know. The whole thing is you supposed to fucking grind to get to the top level. To want to play with the top fucking competition. And the fact that you wouldn't be able to play that just because you're on this type of club or, a part of this league, blah, 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 and money based is ridiculous. And that was the whole thing. For me, within seeing it, it's just like, it's more about the money than about the sport. Like I don't know. Cause it's just like, within this, it being a business, the sport isn't being bettered. It's about this club popularity and, what they're known for. They're very known, or like, I don't, like there's so much all this other than, football, and there's all this other stuff that is, making players' decisions, making Cause it's like, what about, everybody else that's grinding, and trying to get a shot, trying to get a chance. It's just like they just left. Like, obviously left even more within the Super League. Like, that shit wouldn't have happened at all. But it's like, even now, it's like it's not easy getting to the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not easy. Like, I mean, playing top level football is, it's not like you just get the fuck in. I'm not aware of how motherfuckers get in, but I can tell you it's not like you just get the fuck in. I can tell you it's not just off of, your skill itself. I can, it's like Call of Duty. It's like, when they changed the whole thing up of only, 12 teams or whatever, it's just like, unless you're a part of this org or, then you can't play at the top level, then you can't get the, big, prizes, then you can't, it's like, what are we doing? And they're just left, in challengers, which is, it's like it's supposed to be this big open thing. It's supposed to be competition. It's supposed to be, and it's not. Like, I just feel like it's like this secluded, club thing. Like, you hate from outside the club, you can't get in type shit. It's like this like private fucking club. I don't know, bro. It was literally right after it. See what y'all can do when y'all come together, the Super League. Y'all combine the power y'all have and stop that shit. Y'all making them money, giving them numbers. Y'all should have a say, and it only fell apart the way it did because of y'all. They lie all the time, but shut the right people up with money. So they go along, but this time shit blew up in their face. Saw a possibility for money to drop and put the blame on somebody. Said they didn't know, which I mean may be true to them or not, but they would have had no choice. But that's that corrupt shit they got going on. It was new, so we were able to stop it as fast as we did. But if it was already in play, it becomes a lot harder. Now they do tests and trials and they working on another way, but buys us time type shit. It was good though. Showed when y'all do feel deeply about something, y'all will stand up for it to a certain extent. Also showed though that y'all don't like change to a certain extent. I mean, I don't know how many actually thought the Super League was wrong or for what reasons, but there was going to be a change from what you're used to. Some maybe didn't like that. I mean, I don't know. I think it is a good step though, as far as the action of standing up against, realizing you can, it was really sloppy on their end though, huge. And that's really big to say. It was really sloppy on their end. Because like I say, they, within the way they, make foundations for shit and get shit rolling out and this and that, they usually handle shit, very seamlessly, obviously within the way people react to it is always tough, but, it's usually always in play, so for this to not, be in play to the, stage they needed to be in play in, I mean, they didn't expect people to react to it like that though. They really did. They really didn't expect that, and that was the big thing. They wouldn't allow it. there would have been too many risks of going through with it, through what people were feeling, and how angry people were getting, you know. And within a certain extent, it comes to a bad look, and certain people, certain organizations, certain clubs, this and that, can't have that bad look, regardless of what's happening inside. That bad look it cannot have, depending on what it is and who it's coming from, Ooh. That shit was so long ago. Like, I was really just trying to, remember that shit, really. They was really trying to make, a premium fucking league or whatever. Like, that shit is so disrespectful and crazy. Like, oh yeah, we're just gonna, make the best of the best play each other, all fucking season long type shit or whatever. Like, I don't know. And it was so stupid because it's yeah, certain teams agree this and that, but it's so many other people were, excluded, because they so-called wasn't, and it wasn't even team, top popularity wise, top, what would bring us numbers, what would bring us money, who has the big names, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, listen, Italy don't win that fucking Euro League if they don't play fucking fundamentally sound. They don't play as a fucking team. It's it doesn't happen. And at the end of the day, it's you get these big names and you can bring them together and it can be a shit show. And it's obviously, front three Barcelona, shit could work. But it's did I say front three? What did I just say? I don't even know. But it's PSG, yeah, Messi and Neymar. Messi and Neymar, but it's Mbappe, I mean, I try not to. I try not to talk about this football shit sometimes. I mean, because, it's a lot, I don't know type shit, but it's just I mean, within that Mbappe shit and within the hold he got on PSG and some more shit, I mean, listen, they play world class without that nigga. I'm sorry. He can go throw fit somewhere else. I don't know. Just like games, majority of big games only care about money, not bettering the game or its community. Big reason for the downfall of gaming. Another reason is obviously people. Most don't know how to have fun anymore. Like, yes, be competitive, but have fun. The communities for anything is just so toxic. Not a certain game or whatever. Just stop labeling. Stop just labeling like, oh, the whatever community is toxic. People toxic, and not everyone in the community toxic. Like, it's about the vibe, bro. Like, we can talk shit and be like, oh, that was nice. Like, can you mess up and teammates bring you up? Like solo queuing shit. People don't have to play with, people don't have people to play with or just feel like doing it. It should be a vibe, not this toxic shit that don't make you want to play. It's people, bro. Huge. Like big. The game is shit. Correct. The game is shit. But also, to add on, people are fucking toxic. It's like we're complaining to, make the game better, make a better game, blah, 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 blah. What are y'all doing within the community? What are y'all doing within yourselves? What are y'all doing within certain lobbies? Are y'all making the game more enjoyable? Are y'all making, it's like I talk about jobs, it's like we all hate fucking slavery, but we all here. So why do we gotta fucking, make it this lame, boring ass experience every fucking day? Like, that's just like, it's like, this is life right now. We're living life right now. Like, just because we at this job and we make it seem like, we're in Las Vegas, no fucking windows, it's still life. Like, it's not, it's ridiculous. And it's like, just, with what I'm talking about, I'm seeing within each one, like, better the sport, better community, better the game, better, working ourselves, people. Like, it's like we, it's not about money, business. It's not about the sport, the game, people. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, and that's what it is, and that's what it should be about. Like, these people who are creating games, first shouldn't be slaving, sun up, sun down, making a fucking video game. They should not be doing that. They should, fucking people who work on, animes or different animation or, whatever. I mean, slaving, sun up, sun down. That is their life. They have, it's like you say, we have no life outside of, a job, no life outside, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, it's so odd saying that. Like, it's like when we're out of a job, everything stops as far as the outside world, whatever, and we're just, simulation or, you know what I'm saying, fucking avatar in a capsule or, or even that. Life was still going on outside. Like, I don't know, like, it's just like, it's ridiculous. Like, no, bro. Like, that is life, like those people who doing animation, who working on video games, blah, 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 they want to do other shit. They, have family, got kids, want to go eat somewhere else. Like, I don't, I don't know, and it's like, they're having to make deadlines and crunch time and this, and the third because of money, because of business, because of people that's giving them money, and they gotta, set these dates or just gotta release it. No, like, it's not about making a fucking game that they want to make, how they want to make it, within the process and shit like that. Like, if they want to cool and it take them fucking 3 years to make a game, then, that's what they do. Well, 10 years to make a game, because just within certain extents of fucking writing the game, you know, coming up with an idea. You know, like there's more than just obviously the production of it, you know, creating, you know, the physical of the game. You know, a lot more goes into that, you know, and not saying like, hey, you know, it's easy in no extent, but it's like, fuck me. You know, it definitely doesn't help being pressured and kind of forcing shit out when it just, you know, like it's no reason games, you know, of game series or shit like that should be releasing every year. It's just, there's no way that we as consumers could ever expect, you know, that game to be as great as it is the way it's releasing every year. Like, it's like, yeah, it's been some shockers, you know, and it's just so happened to be so different of an idea that it's so new and it feels very fun to play because it's so new and so different than before, you know, and kind of maybe better than before of, you know, because like I say, you take a game, you make something, and the next game may be like that, but it's like, it's better within an extent. And the things that we kind of didn't like for the most part, we now like for the most part, because that's what the next game was. Like, obviously, yes, within updates and shit like that, that should occur, but it's like, you know, it's definitely depends, and it's definitely different, you know, and it's just like, you know, not too sure, you know, but like I say, money, bro. Like, people who want to make a certain game should be making a certain game. Certain people just shouldn't be forced to make certain shit. So, you know, like I used to play this, you know, like little mobile game or whatever. Like, I was like we were like a company where we created, you know, games and shit like that. It was just, you know, random ass people, you know, hiring and firing random people, you know, to come up with a game, you know, and it's like, that's what it is, you know. Like I say, within, you know, certain people want to make clothing, or like, you go make the shit. You know, you go make the shit. Random people shouldn't be making the shit for you. Like when they started to let you buy, games digitally, it was over. The whole experience is gone. Like, the game was still great for a while, but it was the hype till it coming out. The wait in line, the being the few people to get it, that ride back, being so excited, you know, meeting up with your friends to get it, having a whole day planned out with them. Now all that is cut out, and it's not the same. We think we're advancing so much, but we're not as humans, as human relationships. We kind of just staying the same in some areas and just lessening natural world human interactions quicker than ever. And the console drops were amazing. The events, everything, like, it's a fucking community wasted. Like, it is, bro. You know, like, I don't know, like, it just all seemed, you know, so much more intimate. You know, like, I mean, obviously, I ain't never been to no console event or, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, but it's like, seems so much more intimate, and you're in an environment and you're around people who are all there for that thing. Like, I don't, like, it's just like, you know, like, bro, and it's like, it's this comfortable environment to talk about what you love. Like, it's not going to be this awkward thing to talk about, you know, games, or, you know, since it was so nerdy and this and that, and now, you know, game, yes, you know, but it's like, you know, you're able to talk about your favorite game. You're able to talk about the ins and out of your game that you fucking love and that you play. Like, I never understood why that was like nerd shit, that you know about something that you play for, you know what I'm saying, hours and hours. Like, it's ridiculous. You know, but it's just like, that's dope. Rather than, you know, like, yeah, sure, within us, like I say, we can make it still a experience of you know, either all being in a Discord or all maybe coming over and kind of celebrating it within the extent or, you know, something like that, just to make it something of it. But it's like, you know, that doesn't help. You know, why does it have to be that? You know, because other than that, you don't have people, you know, or this, that, and the third. Then it's just like you're just sitting there, you know, click on the game, you download it, and that's it. You know, experience with yourself of you going to go get the game and you know, like, it's like, you know, like, and it's just not the same. Like, there's so much that's like I can say that isn't change for the better. You know, that isn't just, you know, change is completely fucking changed and ripped apart. You know, and it's like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just, it's like you look at so much and it's just so much worse. And, you know, it's like you just keep going downhill. And it's like no time has been just, you know, the best and most healthy or blah blah blah. But it's just like I say, we gotta know what to take from each, you know, certain time or this and that. We're missing it big time. I mean, the biggest time. We are missing it. Like, gaming is competitive like anything else, but be supportive and kind. Like, depending on opponents, yeah, shit talk, or, you know, if you played a certain group of people, it'll get a little like, damn. It'll get a little like, damn. But I mean, you know, there's history. They know where to hit, but keep supporting. Being toxic, playing pubs, or to your own teammates is just odd. Huge. You know? It will always be odd, bro. It's just, and it, you know, you lose full. Like, it's just like, you know, like what, bro? Like, you're fucking in a game or whatever, playing with your teammates, and then it's the most toxic shit come out of their mouth. Like, it's like, what the fuck? You know, off of, you know, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Even somebody having the shittiest game of their fucking life, like, what are you adding on to that for within that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, within evaluation later, this, and the third, you know, there's a way to go about that too. But, and there's a way to go about that within it, you know, evaluation, kind of just telling them this, and that. But it's like, they obviously, you have them as a teammate, you know, just within a certain extent, even if it's a random, they your fucking teammate. They somewhat know what the fuck they doing, you know, and you can kind of tell within the shit. And if not, you can, like I say, communicate and shit like that. But it's like, bro, that's just like, that's no, you know. And like I say, I don't know, bro. Like I say, I mean, I think shit talking is fun. You know what I'm saying? A little back and forth, you know, get us a little fired up, you know. But it's like, you know, like I say, you never want to do too much, you know. Never want to do too much. Everything's a competition when it comes to male or females doing something. Girl running track, she's slow, would smoke her. Like, we all on different, I don't know, gauges or something. Like, some run this speed and some run that speed. Like, that's them. There's a human out there that's a female that's faster than you, you know? Like, that's just their speed. That's why I say don't matter, certain label. You human, you run around this speed, you can race, you know, just based off skill, how hard you work at that skill, you know, then it's on you. And want to move to a different speed, got to put in more work type shit. Like, it's just like, that's it. You know, like, it don't matter. Like, it shouldn't, because it's not this, oh, women can't keep up, men can't keep up, blah, 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 blah. You know, like, there's men out there who can lose to women. There's women out there who can lose to men. It's all about where you at within, you know, where you at. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, little people who are, or the little people or whoever, you know, be talking whatever, you know, go raise one of them, you know, I ain't even gotta go Olympic, you know, go race one of them college, you know what I'm saying, women. You know, they doing your ass in any event, my nigga. Like, it's just like, it's tough. You know? Like, it's tough. Like, they tough. You know, you can talk whatever, they tough. You know, they tough. Listen, they is tough. You know, but yeah, you ain't gonna fucking, you know what I'm saying, oh, Usain Bolt, blah, blah. Motherfucker, you gonna beat Usain Bolt. You know, like, it's just like, y'all be talking so much shit about the female. Y'all can't even go out there and beat the man. You know, y'all can't even go out there and beat whoever y'all hyping up. You know, and fucking praising. Ah, the man. Like, shit. Like, god damn. I thought y'all was so women. Why the fuck y'all so on men? Like, I just, you know, I'm not saying this, that, and the third, but it's just like, it's always been like, so like, kind of odd to me how it's just always been like, praise men. And it's like, but it's like, oh, like, I don't know, like, it's supposed to be, oh, women, like, you know, queen, like, we love women, but it's like, we don't want to give a fuck about them, we treat them like shit, like, and then it's like, oh, woman, come love me. Like, what? Like, the man is more whatever to come love you than a fucking woman, because how you treat the man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it comes out to how you treat people. You know? Because it's people treat people horribly. You know? But, you know. Like most games now are pay to win. Now, they make the game like that so they can make more money. Games are fun when it depends how good you actually are at the game, not who you have or what you got. Huge. So huge, bro. Like I say, cosmetics, this and that, that's fine. You know, to keep them up and running. And like I say, that could be it. And base y'all fucking lifestyle and whatever off that, as far as the company, what they need, this is that, off of that, what y'all make. Stop trying to make more and blah, 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 blah. Like, that's the thing. Motherfuckers keep trying to make more and, you know, like, let's just be reasonable and set this and then that be it. You know, the more would be more people that would actually buy the certain cosmetics, you know? Like, it shouldn't matter. But that shit is so huge, bro. Like, I'm so for that shit, bro. Like I say, like, you know, it's about the player. Nigga, that's what I used to tell nigga. It didn't matter. Nigga, I'm clicking on random. It don't matter. Give me anybody. Give me any. It's on random. Give me anybody. It don't matter. It don't matter who I got, cause I'm there. I got the sticks in my hand. I got the stick. Give me a random. It don't matter, nigga. Don't matter. Yeah, so-called poo overall, nigga. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? 31-21, nigga. I just won. Let's go random again. 21-0. Nigga, pass the stats. You know what I'm saying? That's a 21-0. Yeah, 21 skunk. Get that nigga up out of here. It don't matter, nigga. It don't matter. Don't matter who I got. It don't. What you mean? But huge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like I say, you know, that my team shit, like, as far as, like, NBA type shit. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, they make that, like, so, like, just, like, ridiculous. It's like, it's not even, it's not even, like, this grind within a certain extent. And it's definitely not, like, it's like everybody cold. And it's like, who can just put up more points than somebody else? It's like, it's not even about, like, I don't know. Like, 'cause I just love that grind, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, when I used to play Madden and shit, it's like, I used to, play Ultimate Team, and it was like about that grind, because, like I say, I mean, ain't had no money to, spend on it. And I wouldn't, even when I got a job, I wouldn't spend the money on, Madden to get coins or this, that, and the third. And it's just like, it was about the grind and, learning kind of how the market works and how you can get, a steal or something like that, and working with what you got. And you doing that allows yourself to actually become better at the game, because you working with, harder stuff within a certain extent, because the motherfucker just not going up and getting the ball. The motherfucker not just breaking all these tackles. The motherfucker, the defense not just, breaking that line. It's just not happening. And it's like, that's what it is, and that's what allows you to get good at the fucking, game, bro. Like, because it's like, you have all these players, 99s, in your ass. But sometimes you actually will win the fucking game because you got these 99s. And like I say, like, it just, and niggas always want to find a cheat and a fucking way to cheat the game, or this is the meta, or, like Madden, they, with certain defenses they call, they just be on fucking bullshit, bro. Just play D, nigga. Niggas get to sending all blitzes and doing all this other shit that's just so, just like, it's like, you don't have to play like that, like, it's just like it's just so annoying, like, it's not even on some, like, here and there, throwing the D. It's every fucking play, same fucking play, and like I say, yeah, that nigga out there, man, with Buddy, but he got the 99 overall DB. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my nigga 82. I mean, he can't do nothing out there, so I can't just throw it up to him. He ain't gonna just do him dirty. Unless we fucking playing mud squads, then I'm doing niggas in. My route running, ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like I say, I can't get my money up. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit keep happening left and right. I can't get my fucking money up to fucking, finally get all the shit that I want for the gaming. But it's like, god damn. What you talking about? Man, listen. I can't get my fucking money up, nigga. Nigga out here fucking barely surviving. Shit. I mean, it like, oh, bro, my whole fucking life, bro, it's always something. It's always something. I can't just vibe and chill, bro. It's always something I gotta fucking figure out. I gotta fucking, it's always something, bro. And it really fucks with your mental, and it makes you go, that's why so many people go, because it is always something for a lot of motherfuckers, but that's why, like, cause you go there within your mind and like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done. Like, fuck it all. Like, fuck it. I'm just gonna live this whatever life, or, I'm gonna kill myself, or, whatever. It's just like, I'm done type shit. But it's like, I just be like, nah, bro, I can't. I can't do it, bro. I gotta fucking just, you know what I'm saying, get to do what I want. I got to. But it's like, it's just a ridiculous grind. Like, it's like, even though, like, Super teams been around. Back in the day, Celtics, Lakers, super teams. Shit not new. Blame LeBron for super teams. Nah, LeBron was just the first to take it into his own hands because at Cleveland, the GMs and them wasn't taking care of business. Just because back in the day the GM put super teams together, they just mad they didn't have a say in who they got to play with. Players should be able to choose who they play with and have fun because they out there with the niggas practicing every day, playing the games. Like, don't get that shit. How someone who not in it, doing it, can be in control? Like, how the fuck you gonna tell me who you think would be better? How the fuck you gonna tell me who you think would be the best fit for me? Like, go back to the old players just play ball. That's all they know. Don't know none. That's all they know. Don't know nothing about putting a team together. Whatever. Don't need them for that. Huge. Whatever. Like, move around. You know what I'm saying? That's all they was mad at. Bron did it himself. Fuck it, I can do it right. Shit. Yeah, he was like, he realizing what they calling him, and man, you know, he playing into the shit. Shit, they saying he this, that, you know, everybody want me and shit. I'm just out there hooping, doing what I gotta do, practicing. You know what I'm saying? They saying I'm the best in the league. Fuck it, maybe I can make some moves. Maybe I can make some moves. Cause ain't nobody taking care of me in Cleveland. Maybe I can make some moves. They wouldn't take care of business in Cleveland. Like, that's what niggas don't understand. My nigga tried to hold it. You might have tried to hold it down for 7 years? I don't know. Nah, don't say that. Wait. That's... Wait. 9 years? It's either 8 or 9, right? Because he went to Cleveland. Nah, he went to Cleveland in 2011. I mean, he went to Miami in 2011. Nah. Yeah, he went to Cleveland. Like I say, it may have been 2010, 2011, or some shit like that. Man, listen. Who you talking to? I don't know. But nah. Yeah, it was 11. Yeah. Anyways, no, wait. It don't fucking matter, bro. God damn. But yeah, my nigga tried to hold it down. Wasn't nobody making no moves for the nigga. They just want the nigga to fucking, you know what I'm saying, carry them niggas to victory. You know, he did all he could. It wasn't happening, bro. It was not happening. Nigga, singularity. God damn, bro. It wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? And bro had to make a move, and niggas got mad for nothing. You know, the GM wasn't GMing. So, yeah, it was unfortunate that my nigga didn't have, you know, a godly coach, a fucking GM, a fucking, you know what I'm saying, the people upstairs taking care of business. It wasn't happening. He didn't have that. Yeah. The motherfucker had to move and go somewhere else and wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? Criticize a nigga for dipping. Yeah, just stay in the shit. You got a chance to get out of shit. No, stay in the shit. Why? Why would you move? Just wait for somebody else. With so many niggas do with so much, you know, so many niggas do with their life. Just wait for somebody else to come make the change. Just wait. Keep waiting and keep hoping and keep begging to these niggas to make a change. While they chilling and making their money. They don't give a fuck. I want to win. They don't give a fuck. They don't want to win. They winning money. They winning. Seats filled. They winning. You know, like, come on. You know, but that, you know, that's all they was tight about. You know, shit, LeBron had to do what he had to do at the end of it all. You know, like I say, a lot of these players, you right, they ain't going nowhere. Why? Who the fuck they had around them? Why? They people took care of business and got somebody around them. Why? You know, shit. And it didn't take them fucking 10 years to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you know, shit. And at the end of the day, you know, even when that nigga probably said, you know, I'm dipping, they probably still ain't trying to guarantee no shit. Keeping it in the bucks for there. You know, like niggas don't be understanding Braun, like people's situation, bro. It's like the people's situation. This shit is situational. They just be saying shit. This shit is situational, bro. You know, and yeah, you know. Weight cuts, adding on weight from high school to UFC is done wrong and shouldn't really be required. Because the weight they weigh in at isn't the weight they fight with anyways. You know, like I said, you can like I said, we can have a conversation about it, whatever. It's not the weight they weigh in at is not the weight they fight at. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. They can talk that shit all they want. Talk it. I mean, like I say, you know, it may be something I don't know. Either way, it's done wrong and it's done very unhealthily. You know, it ain't no, you know, like I say, some players, you know, may have a better process than others. You know, like I say, the process within itself is unhealthy. Within a certain extent, because it's just like you shouldn't be doing that to your body within extreme, just adding on and removing. It's just like, it's just putting yourself through intense, you know, regimens, you know, within a certain extent, you know, in such short periods of time. You know, it's ridiculous. You know, and it's just like, you know, especially in high school, within these children less experienced trying to figure out how to fucking weight cut. Wearing 20,000 sweaters and sweatpants and running around the track spitting in a fucking bottle. Yeah, that's it. For a fucking high school match. Please. Nigga, whatever weight I'm at is the weight I'm at on me. Like, cause at that point, nigga, this is for some bullshit. Just within, you know what I'm saying, what we talk, this is for some bullshit. If we bring it down to what, this is for some bullshit. The fuck that high school coach talking about? Nigga, I ain't doing it. Yeah, oh, I thought this was different. You go ahead and change my schedule. Get me out of this shit. I ain't commit to shit. I don't know what you talking about. I ain't commit to this. Yeah, you right. I committed to some other shit. It wasn't this. No. It was not this. And I will not force myself to do this shit because you said so, or for your pride, or to make you happy. That's not going to happen. Like I said, you know, like I said, with the UFC, sure, y'all have people who understand this and that, and doctors and this, that, and the third are still unhealthy. Niggas' mental has been down the fucking drain. Niggas' body, niggas been passed out in sumo, and I mean, up there look like they dead. I mean, it's just like, you know. I saw gaming. I knew where. See, that was the debate. Am I able to keep reading? I saw gaming. I know where it was headed, so I tried to pursue it. Got good. So-called parents were always like, this world is money, future, job. So I said gaming. But since it wasn't mainstream and they didn't care to do research or listen to me, they restricted me from playing. They understood school could get you money or play sports, stuff that everyone already saw and knew. So forced me to do that. Must be good at it or get punished. Terrible, It's just crazy how serious I took it, and they just didn't give a fuck because they knew you just a kid. I used to play video games too, but ain't gonna get you nowhere. Blinded by their experience with it. I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not you, and it's a different time. Nigga. I don't know, bro. Would have been on the come up. Bro, oh me, nigga. Me and this dude, we made little clips or some shit, try to put that on YouTube or whatever. It was just wasn't able to do it. Just getting the game, taken away, and being so restricted, or it's just you can't stay good. You can't get just so better. You can't build that foundation and get those fundamentals and then be so muscle memory. When you're just constantly stepping away from it, constantly being dragged away from it, basically. It's just it takes practice, it takes work to get good at a game, to understand a game, just as much as people, it's just a game, it's just, where is a game gonna get you where, and it's just so society, this world, blah, blah, blah. But as far as mental, as far as a person, as far as you within a player of that game, I mean, it's depending on your process, it's nothing but healthy and positive things. It's just I don't know, bro. I don't know. It just sucks, I guess. Because like I say, after all this time now, I'm trying to, finally be able to do it. You finally then worked and you've become free and you can finally do it. And, you don't have money, you'll be at a job. And it's that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be this, because say, okay, cool, now I'm able to play games, whenever, but it's somebody else who wants to do what they want, they can't do it. They have to work. And it's they made it this thing where it's so called you have to work and you have to, the hard work pays off you. It's no, bro. There's a lot more goes into it than just hard work. It's definitely your mental about it and the way you are going about things. This isn't just happening for people. I don't don't know. I truly saw where it was going. Like I used to, like I signed up for like, was it the MOG magazine or was it? What was that magazine that I used to get? I used to have that shit shipped to the house, a newsletter or whatever the fuck it is. Was it the MLG? Like, I know there was another one that you like it had all like the video games that came out or whatever or some shit like that. But there was like I remember, unless that also had information about it, but I thought it was another one. I'm not too sure. Damn. I really wish I had gameplay like that shit. Like I say, when we did record clips, it was like, like us trying to record it like from a phone or some shit. Like we didn't even know like how to. But it's like I wonder if I was actually good or not. Like what I'm saying? Like I say it, but it's like I wonder if I was actually, decent or not. Shit used to be some good times. Nigga, I remember on Call of Duty Ghosts, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. We used to be in the customs, just doing whatever, bro. Like, and it was more about, the party. Like, we were just in the party, and I'll never forget that nigga Infinity Hacks, bro. I'll never forget, bro. Like, bro was the funniest nigga. Bro was always high as fuck. I mean, higher than life, bro. Like, it was, I don't know, bro. It was just like, it just always felt like whenever I like try to remember something or, just always felt like the best times in the world. And it's just like, I don't know. I mean, like, oh my gosh. And it's like, I can't really remember, obviously specific shit, but it's just like, we were trying to like hit shots in custom or some shit. That shit is ridiculous. Oh man. See, and it was always the random ass people, that became friends with type shit and was like chill with, then, any so-called real life, more natural world type, relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always liked about, video games, because it's like within meeting new people, within you have something that's there. So you have the video game that's there, and you have this thing that's bringing y'all together, which is already an interest, and you're able to talk about it, and you're able to, if there ever is any silence or this and that, then you're just playing the game. There's I don't know, it's just it's always been, cool, and it's obviously, you meet some, whatever people, but it's just just with that, in Ghost, I said, I don't know. Obviously, it was in a lobby, somehow we met and we kept playing, probably, and then we just, kept hopping on and playing, and then, I don't know what happened. I think I got like my PlayStation taken away, or that shit make you want to cry. I think I got my PlayStation taken away or some shit, and I don't know. Like, I got the dude we used to make clips with. I got his Snapchat, like what we were doing or whatever, and like I think I used to try to like Snapchat him or whatever, since I didn't have a game, but it kind of just faded out, because I think they took it away for like a year or some shit, and it's like, and it's like earlier when I was talking about like the GTA, like, bro, like took me under their wing type shit, bro. Like, cause I was playing GTA, and it's like, when all the like the CEO shit came out, or the VIP or president, whatever came out, and like, I wanted to do that shit. Like I say, I don't have money to be like spend on GTA. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no money. It's only me grinding jobs or heists or something like that. And I wanted to be a CEO. I wanted to buy the shit in the game. And it's like with me, I'm willing to do the work, within that shit. So it was like, I go to certain lobbies, and, I do like I'm looking for work type shit. Like, it was, I don't know, that hoe was just so live. Like, I'm looking for work type shit, and it was these people, oh my gosh, bro. They was so just live. I think they were like from New York or something. And it was these people. I mean, they was grown too. Like, they had kids. They was like, but like they all knew each other. Like, it was just so dope how they was all like just living life. Like I say, as far as personal shit, I don't know, but it's like they all knew each other, and like it was like cool. But it's like, they hired me for the thing, and I was, busting my ass, nigga, because I was there for that shit. Like, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? The little 2,000 I was making or whatever, out of the, completing, taking, wherever the shit it needs to be taken, or going to get, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was more money than I was making, ever type shit, just as fast as it was happening. I just kept grinding and kept working throughout that whole session, and then, like, one of them sent me, like, a friend request or some shit, and then, like, it was, like, it was up from there, it was, like, when I was on or whatever, it was, like, they would invite me to the session, and then, I would do, like, the work. And then, like, once I kind of, like, proved that, like, I was consistent and was willing and was just chilling or whatever, like I said, I was, so-called, I was a little ass kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it ain't no way around it, but it's just like, they would, it's like, after I showed, I guess, worthy or this and that, it's like, they really took me under their wing, and they showed me, like, different hacks, to make certain money or this and that, and it's like, they wouldn't just give me money. Like, I would still have to, like, do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the hacks, like, I do, they didn't just, like, give me, like, I would still have to, like, because one of the hacks was, like, a garage hack or some shit, like, to sell cars, but it's like, I think I, just got the free, the free car, whatever that shit was called, and then just made a little upgrades to it, and then did that, but they was like, this is it, but get the free car, pay for your upgrades, and, like, you know what I'm saying, so I could, know it myself and do it myself type shit. And then it was just like, from there, it was like, now, I just joined the party or whatever, and, it was, we would do races, and we would do fun shit, like, I would now be able to do fun shit and shit like that, and it was really like felt like a, I don't know, like a community village type, I don't know, like, it was really like this cool thing that it's just the way they like took me in type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like this. Like they really like took me in and like, and it wasn't ever on no like weird odd shit either. Like I don't know. You know, but yeah, it was fun like doing the races and shit like that, and you know, but it was just, you know, it was tough because it was times I wasn't able to get on, or you know, I would have to get off, you know, get off the game, you know, and obviously they still on and they trying to do more stuff, and I was like, you know, I have to get off, or you know, things like that. So it's like I couldn't really, you know, stay in. You know, like I say, kind of drifted. You know, it sucked, but it was like for the time and for what it was definitely just dope. Shit, that's funny. That shit, like 2K, those, you know, I think it was like 2K16 or yeah, 2K16. You know, I had a guard, and then like I said, I was in the park, whatever, and you know, found this center, and like I said, we started playing it. But I would say like it's funny, like he was from New York too. Like, I don't know, bro. It was like just meet people and just, you know. But that's the thing though, like with GTA, like I was like good and smart about shit, and like 2K, I was fucking, you know, good, and obviously we would go on fucking win streaks, and like it was like this thing, you know. And he was a good ass center, but obviously that also, you know. I don't know, bro. It's a lot of restrictions and shit being taken away and try to be forced, you know, in certain directions that I just didn't want to go. It's just, you know, was so defeating. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, now I'm here, and it's like, what, you know, what did school so be? What did, you know, like, and what could it so-called turn out to? You know, it's like, what are we talking about here? Oh yeah, you're right. I'll be able to make, you know, 40,000 a year instead of, you know, what I'm making now. Yeah, you're so right. You know, like I don't know. Ugh. Well, evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow.